So right now we're in a school, an active shooter. It's not a drill, and it's currently...
Hello?
It's 2:52.
Where are you right now?
I heard one gunshot, and we thought it was a drill initially, but it's not.
Now, why would anyone have any suspicions about this tragic event?
A child of God is dead. Cannot we acknowledge in this country that we cannot accept this? I can't do it, Wolf. I'm sorry. We can't do it.
Yeah.
Ups.
Have I hurt you?
Don't be silly. Acting!
Brilliant!
Thank you!
Thank you!
I'm doing relatively okay, I would say. Some of my fellow classmates, especially my sister my sister actually had two of her best friends die in this horrific incident, and it's been awful for her. And that's why I'm really speaking out today, is because I don't want something like this ever to happen again. I want us to take action, and I don't want this just to be another mass shooting. I want this to be the last mass shooting.
Wow, David, you are a well-spoken young man.
I understand the importance of interest groups and how oftentimes they're necessary to continue a political agenda. However, when that agenda involves putting the lives of children at risk, how can you justify that? I support the Second Amendment, but for God's sake, how can we knowingly pass bills and laws that are in direct opposition to saving kids' lives? Sandy Hook, the Pulse nightclub shooting, and Vegas, just to name a few. What legislation was passed in response? The answer to that question is little, if any. So yesterday I was in my AP Environmental Science class. We had just taken out all of our notes and we were about to pack up to leave school, and we hear a pop. And it happened to be a gunshot that echoed through the hallway. I was in my Environmental Science class when the first gunshot echoed through the hallway. It was absolutely horrifying, but we actually thought it was a drill initially, because we had been hearing about having a possible code red drill, which is essentially a drill where we have an active shooter drill to ensure that we can survive this type of situation. We never had an active shooter drill at my school. And though we did talk about what to do in this type of situation, nothing could have prepared us for this. After we heard the first gunshot, we initially thought it was a drill. Actually, that was a bad choice.
It's okay, you're fine.
Actually, that was a bad choice because the janitor, sorry.
It's okay, you're fine, David, you're fine.
The state that this country has been allowed to come to, through politicians, honestly, just saying, yeah, thoughts and prayers go out to people, and we're going to propose all of these ideas. We don't need ideas, we need action. My father, who's a former FBI agent. Honestly, when I was going out, I was hiding in the back of our TV production set of the newscast, where I'm actually news director for our school, WMSD TV.
His father is a retired FBI agent.
Politicians, and more importantly, the American public, must take action if we're going to prevent the next shooting. To elected officials, I say this: don't lie to us. Don't make any more false promises, because when you do, children die. And anyways, I was able to reunite with my father, who's a former FBI agent.
I mean, again, David, I am blown away with how eloquent you are. I mean, it's stunning to me.
We need to stand up, go out and vote, talk to your legislators, and get educated. Be persistent, because these interest groups and these politicians will not listen if we don't speak up.
I don't know how to put this in perspective.
So most of my friends that made it out, one of them went into a bathroom I believe in the same hallway as the shooter. Oh, hold on.
It's okay.
One of them went into the same bathroom, I believe, as the hallway shooter. My father, who's a former FBI agent.
Ooh, how convenient!
Because there's only 2 exits in the freshman building, so everybody started running to the other exits, but that's when the other shooter started coming up.
What you talking about, lady?
Do you think there was more than one shooter?
There's 3 shooters. What the hell did you just say?
Just ran up the stairs, started shooting, and you could see a bunch of kids just going down that way, but stopping, because the other shooter was coming.
And as we were walking, the whole class together, I actually was speaking to the suspect, Nicholas Cruz. And as I was speaking to him, he seemed very, I don't know what the word I want to say is, but he was trouble in middle school, so I kind of joked to him about it and said, I'm surprised you weren't the one who did it. And he just gave me a huh?
You were walking down the hall. He had already fired at that time.
Yes, sir, with him.
Weren't you scared?
In the moment I wasn't, because there was obviously definitely another shooter involved, but...
Oh, you think he was not the only one?
No, definitely not.
Why do you say that?
Because when shots were fired, I saw him after the fact. So, and the shots were coming from the other part of the building.
What?